We are 3 days into the new year, or as it is more commonly called, Quitter's Day. Yeah, the New Year's resolutions that were made on the 1st of January have been abandoned by now, as the harsh reality sets in. Yeah, that this year is going to be pretty much like last year, maybe worse. Well, this daily dose of reality therapy is evidence-based as you consider all of the good intentions that you have tried and failed to keep in the many years that have led up to this moment. Now, of course, not all is gloom and doom. The very fact that you're watching this video is a testament that some New Year's resolutions do get kept. Yes, 5 years ago, I started to make weekly devotional videos just like you're watching right now. And I made a New Year's resolution in January 2020 to learn how this works, the video, the audio, the editing that's all necessary to make content that people might actually want to watch. This resolution to make online content was just months before the whole world shut down with COVID restrictions. It was nice to have a running start on how this process works because this form of communication online was all that we had for many, many weeks. But here we are now, 5 years later, and weekly videos are still being produced and viewed. So what about those New Year's resolutions? What about the changes that you would like to see in your life? Is it possible? Do you have the willpower, the fortitude, the gumption to keep doing what you know is good and right? Well, the evidence for what truly leads for change is clear. Pain is the number one motivator. When you cannot continue doing what you're doing because you will die or lose something precious, like your health, your loved ones, your home, well, then you have a much better chance of actually keeping up with the good change that you have started. But even then, once the crisis has passed, the evidence also testifies that many people often slip back into the same unhealthy patterns that they had before their change. Yeah, I know. So what if I told you that there was something more powerful than willpower or pain in your tool bag for change? Now don't worry. I'm not going to suggest that you just need to pray more because you're already doing lots of that. Prayer, willpower, intentions, and gumption they're necessary ingredients for life change. But there is also another spice to this recipe, and I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to enjoy it and want more of it. And this missing ingredient is curiosity. What? Curiosity? Yes, curiosity. It's this interesting question of, well, I wonder what it would be like if I didn't go down the path that I always take and has made my life so unmanageable. I don't know. I wonder what I would do differently. I wonder if I can do this. I wonder if God would help me. And when I fail, I wonder if I could try again and what needs to be done differently. Curiosity is radically different than our normal path of shame and guilt. Shame comes from the things that we know. We know what we should be doing. We know what needs to be done differently, and so we're failures. There's a harshness and a condemnation with what we know. But curiosity is different. I don't know, but I wonder what will happen when I try this path. Wonder is a very empowering feeling, especially in contrast to guilt. Curiosity comes from humility in that I don't know, but I'm going to give this a try and see. Curiosity keeps your heart light, your mood happy as you anticipate, well, this new unexpected outcome. Now, I suspect that there just might be some skeptics out there listening in who have quickly determined that this is all just a mind game or some variation of positive thinking. Blech. all of which reality will crush with its sadness and defeat and death. All right, hang on. True, there is only one path out of reality's march to the grave, and that is the new life that we have through faith in Jesus. And I'm not suggesting a mere attitude adjustment will help you ignore real pain and failure in life. What I am suggesting is that the new life in Jesus is one of curious wonder, so that as you wake up each morning and begin your conversation with Jesus in prayer, and continue that conversation throughout the day, imagine if you wondered how God will lead you in seeking first His kingdom and His righteousness. Imagine if your heart was humble and did not know exactly how He was going to turn you from temptations, evil desires, and all that is wrong to actually keeping His word. Imagine how light your heart would be with this curiosity as opposed to the condemnation that self-talk normally says to you. I am giving it a try myself, and so far I way prefer curiosity over my self-condemnation. And my prayer life is very simple in adding curiosity. It's just, I add this to my prayers. I say, "Oh Lord, I wonder how you will lead me today. What does it look like to pursue your kingdom first and your righteousness in this hour?" And when I'm going down the same old paths of temptations and rather than relying on willpower alone, staying curious in prayer. Well, I wonder if I didn't have these thoughts, this attitude, this darkness, what it would be like. And so far, the results are much better. And I give all glory and honor to God. What would it be like then if you were more curious in your life with Jesus?